Hi friends, Noki here. On today's video, I have 7 best high-paying, high-demand side hustles. If this is the type of content that you're interested in, click that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this one. You definitely want to watch through the video because while these are in no particular order, I tell you number 7 is my absolute favorite and I keep talking about it. So without wasting any time, let's get on with it. So on number 1, guys, everywhere you go, somebody's starting a business somewhere, and we know that web developers or web designers are in high demand because every business that is well established needs a website. And this side hustle, which can easily turn into a full-time business, is not going anywhere anytime soon because every other business or every other person, whether small, medium to large businesses, all need a website. So you may want to consider starting a side hustle as a web developer. And this side hustle pays you anywhere from several hundreds to several thousands of dollars, depending of course on the nature of the website, the number of pages, and the complexity of the content that you'll be putting on that website. It is also very easy to learn. You can easily teach yourself how to be a web designer. You can start this side hustle doing it very part-time until you get established and increase your client base. Then you can turn it into a full-time business. The next high-paying, high-demand side hustle that you may consider, my friend, is being an events planner. Oh my goodness. So you can be a wedding planner, you can plan weddings, you can plan parties, any kind of big event. While a lot of people cannot avoid having these big events, whether it's an engagement or wedding, graduation, some people find it overwhelming or very difficult to plan their own event. There are a lot of things that have to come into play. One, you have to be very organized and be very good at planning. So if you know that you're good in planning and you enjoy working with people, you enjoy putting things together, you enjoy putting events together, this one right here is for you. It will pay you a lot of money. It is easily scalable because as an events planner, you can be a planner for different kinds of events. This way you know that if it's not graduation season or if it's not wedding season, you've got something else going on that will keep you busy. And if you are very good at it and you have a good portfolio, it is easy for people to refer, that word of mouth again, to refer their friends and family to you. Okay, my friends? And you can easily make several thousands of dollars planning events, depending of course on how complex the event is and how long it's going to take you to plan that event. So planning a wedding is definitely going to be more time consuming than planning, say, a birthday party or a graduation party. You'll have different prices for each particular event. Another thing that you may consider, my friend, is if you love cooking, you can be a caterer for events. You can be a caterer for weddings, parties, conferences, some group get-togethers. This, of course, like the previous one, needs a lot of planning, and you have to enjoy cooking and you have to know what you are doing. You have to have some skills that will make you a good caterer. This is the type of side hustle where you'll always be learning something and always doing some research on the different types of diets and menus that are out there, because you might have an event that will have multiple types of diets. So you have to be in a position to learn and know the different types of diets, and it's so easy to learn. You have Google on your fingertips and you have YouTube University, which is going to help you learn and of course improve your skills. And some of these side hustles, the more you do them, the better you become at them and the more money you make in the process. And moving on, the next side hustle, my friend, that you may want to consider is Airbnb hosting. This is growing so fast and there is a high demand for Airbnbs and people are making lots of money. One thing I want to say, as an Airbnb host, you don't have to own the property. The way people are doing it these days, you can actually rent a property. Yes, you can rent a property and turn it into an Airbnb. However, the trick is the owner of the property has to know that you are going to be using it for Airbnb. You have to be very transparent, and this way you are going to avoid any complications and any problems with the landlord. There are some things though that you need to know as an Airbnb host. You'll need to furnish the place, you'll need to put some beds and whatever is needed in that home, especially for the bedrooms. You'll definitely need to furnish that place. However, we know that furniture like beds and stuff, if you go for the bare minimum but cute and neat and nice, those items are not very expensive. You also need to supply your Airbnb with things like towels and stuff. So this is the type of side hustle that you'll need to put aside some money, get ready for it before you jump in. You'll definitely need to have some money up front. Okay, my friend, moving on, you can also consider being a photographer for events. It is high paying, and this one here, not too many people are skilled in taking and editing photos, so you can take advantage of that. And this is the type of side hustle that you actually improve your skills the more times you do it, especially if you're passionate about it, which is going to be very important. It will work out best if you are passionate about what you do. And to do it at a professional level, you are going to need some camera gear and some equipment like the tripod and a computer to edit those photos. You can be a photographer for events like weddings, engagement parties, graduation parties, birthday parties, family get-togethers. There are so many options, so consider being a photographer. And this also you can do on a part-time basis, and you can scale it up. However, like I said, you definitely need to invest in some good equipment, camera gear and software that is going to help you edit and produce beautiful looking photos. This next one is definitely something that you can do in conjunction with the photography. You can be a videographer. However, if you wanted to do this too, you'll need to hire some help so that when one is taking photos, the other person can be doing videos. You'll also need to be very good at taking videos, at editing them and putting some beautiful transitions, some beautiful background music, and just have eye for beauty, so that once you are done editing the videos, whether it's for weddings or whatever parties or get-togethers, you know that the client or the customer is going to be very happy with your work. It is very important for you to invest in a good video camera, like the vlogging cameras that content creators use. You'll also need a good computer and some good editing software for you to edit those photos. While you can start off doing one or the other, you can start off as a videographer and then you can also incorporate the photography part of it as you grow and as you can afford hiring an additional person or two. I'm sure you've seen that in most cases people who do videography also do photography as well, because these two go hand in hand. As a photographer and as a videographer, it is very important to have a very good profile where people can view the work that you have done. You can start off by filming family or friends events like birthday parties as a way of growing your portfolio. The one tip that I want to give you as you are putting your portfolio together, make sure that you ask for people's permission to display their videos or photos online or in your portfolio, because not everybody will be happy to have their photos or their videos floating around on the internet. So you have to make sure that you ask for permission. That's why I recommend that you start off with friends, good friends and family members, and then take it from there. Okay, my friends, you don't want to get in trouble, because these days people are so quick at running to sue. As much as it is fun and easy to do this job, it is also very easy to get in trouble. So you have to be very alert. The last high-paying, high-demand side hustle, my friend, that you may want to consider is being a copywriter. Oh my goodness, writing marketing materials for small to medium-sized companies or individuals or content creators. Almost every business needs some form of copywriting in one form or another. Like I've said, there are niches that you can focus on as a copywriter that pay very well. It is another easy skill to learn, especially if you already have a marketing background. You are at an advantage. You may want to consider being a copywriter and make thousands and thousands of dollars per project. You will also need a good portfolio as a copywriter. For all these high-paying, high-demand side hustles, you definitely need to have some good portfolio. You also need some social media presence. You have to evaluate and see which platform is going to benefit you best. I know these are just 7 high-paying, high-demand side hustles. However, there are more side hustles that I featured on this video here. Go ahead and watch it. Until next time, my friends, thank you so very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share. Remember to do small things with great love. Adios. Bye-bye. God bless you. Take care.